Hello, every fuck. Hello, everybody. It's a great way to fucking start getting my fucking arm cut on things and cut on things. Okay, so this is the first episode of Sleepy Souls. Now, Sleepy Souls is an idea I had back in an episode of Dark Souls 2. And I just happened to be kind of fucking tired as shit when I filmed that episode. And I was certain that it would not be, like, conducive, conducive is right, to, entertaining video making. But David assures me that it actually made the episode more funny. So I said, hey, what if I did a series where I just played the entire fucking game while incredibly sleep deprived? And he said, yes, all of my yes. That's not the exact words he used, but he's very. One thing I've noticed about David is he's really very enthusiastic about things, right up until the point of actually doing said things. The number of things I've suggested to him, and he said, yes, we gotta do that. And then when time comes, I say, hey, want to do that? No. Now, I think, see, he pretends that he's got, like, should I go try to fight the roly-poly dude? I think at this point, no, I'm not turning back. I think at this point, you kind of have to go try to fight the roly-poly dude. I mean, it's not going to end well, but I'm still going to try it. Now, he claims that, like, he's got obligations, like, Why can't I lock on? That was weird. I couldn't lock on. Oh, shit. I did not realize that was a factor in my life at this juncture. You know, I probably should have equipped that life ring. Did it auto-equip it? Probably did. Ow, now that actually kind of hurt. Yeah, okay, my shield's helping. Barely. What are you doing? Anyway, I don't think he actually has kids. I think he just hires those little girls to pose every now and then to kind of keep up the illusion that he's too busy for me. That's what I think. I wish, David, I'm not going to believe you anymore until I see the results of the DNA test. You need to, you know. Hey now. Okay, that hurt my butt. So, anyway. He told me that he couldn't watch me I was originally going to stream the Sleepy Souls. He said he couldn't watch because he had to get the kids off to school. So I was using them as an excuse to get out of spending time with his one true love. It's really sad when you think about it. Anyway. wonder if I should two-hand this. No, not two-hand that. Two-hand that. Because, like, I mean, I don't really think that it's doing all that much. Like the shield. Like, it protected me a little. Hey, I'm talking to you. It helped vaguely. Equipment. Gatherings equip. The reason I'm still trying to fight this guy is I'm trying to get out all my preliminary shit I want to make come out of my face mouth. Before I'm having to, like, focus on the... Hey! You are not even near me, man. That was stupid in a lot of ways. I'm starting to think maybe the shield is a good thing to have in my life. You know, I just remembered that the frames of not damaging are a thing in these games. Anyway. So, my plan is to just play until I can't play anymore. It'll be like long videos. I'm not gonna do any editing. Having to edit videos is one of the primary reasons I've stopped doing videos. Pretty much the only thing I upload these days is shitty song covers that no one likes. Except for one random indie band that randomly comments on it, and I'm like 90% sure that they're just leaving generic comments in hopes of getting me to look at their videos, because I looked at their videos and they're somewhat talented, and that takes a lot of credence away from the idea that they could ever gain any enjoyment out of listening to my squealing. But yeah, I don't like editing. Like, I like it, but I don't like it. And what I mean by that... What I mean by that is that I don't like what I get out of it. Like, I'm not a good Let's Player. I've come to terms with that. I've been doing this for like 5 years. And between the Beardy Bro channel and the old Cat Bear channel, I never got any success. At the height of it, after like 700 videos, the Cat Bear channel had like 100 subscribers. And I don't think like 2 of them actually ever watched anything. I've complained about this before, but it's like most people see subscribing to someone on Facebook as basically being the same thing as friending on Facebook. Did I say Facebook twice? I said Facebook twice. See, I was ahead of my analogy. That's the problem. I'm too smart for my own good. People see subscribing on YouTube as the same thing as friending on Facebook. They do it because their way, and I don't fault them for this because they don't know any better. But their way of thinking is that, hey, I'll subscribe to this channel to help them out. I'll toss them a sub just to help them out. They don't get that inactive subs is seen by YouTube's beautiful bias and stacked against everyone algorithms as not being a good thing. Because at the best, they see that as like, oh, the people that subscribed aren't interested in your shit anymore. But at the worst, they can see that as like, oh, those are fake subs. You made those accounts yourself, motherfucker. So I don't know. But yeah. I have videos that I've put a lot of time into. Farfin, Craig, and Forgan is probably one of the videos I put the most time into out of everything. I'd say I put a week into that video of like just non-stop, like 6 hours a day working on it. And granted, the quality doesn't really show that. I'm sure that people that are better at those kind of scripted comedy videos could probably put something like that together in a day, but I mean, that's obviously something where the more you've done it, the better you get at it. You know, you learn tricks of the trade and whatnot. But, why would you just not lock on him? Why does he keep... why does he keep unlocking? I'm gonna die. When I was, like, almost him dead. Yay, I did the thing. Are you proud of me, mommy? I'm gonna go let a dude kill me. So that I can then respawn and get my shit back. Anyway. The words that I was trying to... I've went down like 14 different paths of thought and train places. David, I need you to do me a favor. I know you say it's entertaining when I lose my train of thoughts, but is it train of thoughts or trains of thought? If it's plural, if you're talking about multiple ones, do you plural the trains or the thoughts? Is it one train carrying multiple thoughts, or is it like simultaneous trains one after another? I don't know. Anyway. But okay, so let's back up. I don't like doing the like editing of the Let's Plays. I like the actual act of it. I find it fun, except for when fucking Power Director's being a fucking cunt. But I like the act of it. I like, you know, looking through my video and coming up. Oh yeah, I don't have to die to get this. I can just sit down. How do I have to go to the yeah, I have to go to the smithy man to... Okay, how do I do the yeah, I know, but I'm trying to figure out how do I do the weapony arts. What was that like again? What was the weapon arts? Okay, yeah, it's L2 while you're... Yeah, okay. And like my Dark Souls 2 playthrough, I'll probably be exclusively doing dual wielding. I don't know how exclusively, like I might pop a shield every now and then if I feel I need it. Especially since in this game, dual wielding is kind of limited to the predetermined dual wieldy weapons. And unlike 2, where which ironically, given people say it's the worst of the series, but ironically it has the best scimitars of the series, so fuck you. But I could mix and match them and stuff and pick the ones I wanted. But this, I wonder if there's even any scimitars other than these ones, because these aren't even real scimitars. Like, I'm not an expert on weapons, but isn't it like not a scimitar unless it has that notch up there? I mean, I know that if the notch is like super wide and shit, then that turns it into a falchichon. Like, it's weird being... It's like a weird combination with me of being, like, really into swords aesthetically, but not giving two shits about, like, the history about them. So I don't know. I'm uneducated. Which, I say I don't care about the history, but that's mostly just because I never bothered to give any thought to it. I suppose I wouldn't actually mind watching something about, like, the history to weapons and shit. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. When I play the video games. I don't know why I'm not a good Let's Player. I think it comes down to a few things. I'm not really good at them thought train things I was talking about before. And to be a good Let's Player, you have to kind of keep that going. You can't have any dead air. Go watch a popular Let's Player. Any of them. They don't have any dead air. They're talking all the time, but actually listen to what they're saying. Like, take Marky Moo, who is probably one of my favorite Let's Players because he's like the perfect combination of being funny, but also being a cool dude. Um, Even though he insulted me. He said I was a dick. Yep. Did you guys know that Markiplier, who's like got like the billions of the bunches of subscribers, told me, the bear, that I was a dick? I mean, he was actually saying generically that the developer is a dick when playing my game custom story thing, but still, I'm gonna take that as interaction. I've talked to Markiplier in that way. We're basically friends. Anyway, but like, a lot of his commentary is just like him making generic noises. Like, it's not really adding anything to the game. Right? Okay, you guys are still alive. And I'm not insulting him for that. I'm not trying to be a dick when I say this stuff. I'm just saying, okay, this is the L3 one. I can never remember which one it is. I'm just saying that, like, one of the most common criticisms I'd get when I used to do Let's Plays, I say used to, but I still technically do. I think that's kind of what I'm doing right now, is that I have too much dead air. And I don't really know how to deal with that kind of criticism because I don't care. Like, I'm not interested in training myself to always be talking. And I get that I've been talking literally nonstop since we started this, but that's not my point. There will definitely come points after I get all the initial shit I want to make out of mouth thing. Say, that's the word. Where I'm like, it's all quiet. But I think I might be. And also, I don't think I'm funny. David thinks I'm funny. I think I'm just an asshole. And then I think another part of it is that unfortunately YouTube just isn't set up in a way that allows smaller people to get discovered. I have a theory that it's actually mathematically impossible to get discovered on YouTube unless you have a seed. And what I mean by that is there has to be some seed event. Be a larger YouTuber mentions you, or maybe you get lucky and like play a game that's like super popular and you just get lucky, like just by the sheer algorithms of this search engine optimization. I think the fact that there even has to be a term search engine optimization, I think that subtly proves how full of shit the whole system is, that you have to optimize the search engine. Shouldn't the search engine be optimized already? Isn't that y'all motherfucker's job? But anyway. What was I saying? Yeah. And I know it sounds like an excuse, but I will say that I think a portion of my lack of success is just that I didn't get lucky. I do believe that. I think, obviously, I started late in the game. There aren't a lot of YouTubers. Like, I'll put it like this. I'm going to say something that might sound controversial, but I think that if any big YouTuber really sat down and thought about it, I think they'd probably agree to me. I don't think any of the popular YouTubers right now could make it right now. And what I mean by that is, if you go back and watch, like, Marky Moo and PewDiePie and people's early videos, and imagine those videos getting uploaded today, there's no chance in hell that kind of content would gain any traction whatsoever. I think a big YouTuber should try to do a Richard Bachman kind of thing, just to see if they can, which I guess would be kind of hard because they'd wouldn't be able to put their face out there and have to like change their voice and shit. But just like a way to like try to see if they can recreate their success or something as a unknown YouTuber. But like, am I even recording? My monitor that, yeah, it says things. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, okay. It is recording. Anyway, but I don't know. Obviously, there's other aspects to why the Cat Bear channel didn't have success. Stuff I won't get into because it's just not, anyone's fucking business. But there are reasons why there were like long 4-month stints where like nothing got uploaded to the channel, and I think that that's one thing you got to do is you got to have a regular upload schedule to be a thing that people want to do. I don't know. So that all goes back to, I'm gonna go try to fight this guy. That all goes back to basically what I was saying is that, I do like the active editing, and I do find fun in just, like trying to find, gotta take the thing out of you. And trying to find, like just funny little edits to do and stuff. But the payoff of like that Farf and Krigan video that I put all that effort into, that's been up for months, and it's got what, like maybe 20 views. And the worst part is when I ask for feedback on those videos, the feedback's positive. It's not that like, people hate the content. The feedback's positive. The people that I do like, I went on a Reddit Let's Play forum-y thingy and asked for someone to watch it and tell me what they thought, and they liked it. So I don't know, maybe I just don't. Another aspect could be advertising. Maybe I just don't do enough to get my name out there. I mean, maybe you just really gotta promote yourself like crazy. I know that I'm pretty sure that during his transformation you can actually get some free hits on him, but I ain't gonna try it. I'm about to fall off the cliff. I killed Index Gundigoo. Yay! I killed Index Gundigoo. Interestingly, I know I don't really have any proof. Well, actually, I do, because I do still have my old Dark Souls videos from my first playthrough of this. Which, by the way, I will someday get around to making a Cat Bear Gaming compilation. It's something I've worked on and off. I got to get through 700 videos, and making a compilation out of a channel that you ran, a co-op channel that you ran with your late wife, is not exactly a task that you can do for a long time without wanting to jump off a bridge. But anyway, but what I was saying is I could, I can, if someone doesn't believe me, I can show the video, is what I'm saying. But interestingly enough, this is actually the first Souls game where, and it's probably just because I was, I had getted good experience from the series, but it's the first time that I beat the first boss on my first try. Back when I played it originally, the Demon Souls first boss, I actually got close to beating him. But like that was only because I had seen him get it be fought before. Because I was like all up in that shit. I know this is like a very hipstery douchebag thing to say, but I don't think a lot of people want to admit that when Demon Souls first started, I'll put it like this: the kind of people that are really into the Souls series now, a good portion of them really turned their nose up at the very idea of the original Demon Souls. Like, when it was first just this like little interesting thing in Japan that people didn't even know if it would ever come to America. Um, I think a lot of the people that are really into the series now, if they were really true to themselves and admitted it, I don't think they, yeah. But anyway, then the Dark Souls 1 boss. I didn't beat him on my first try because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I think it's because I got cocky. I was like, I know Souls now. I know what I'm doing. Dark Souls 2 boss. That I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna, blame myself on because that would, I wouldn't say it was a glitch, but it was just one of those, like, those Dark Souls moments where, like, the hitboxes just get weird and you're like, what the fuck? So it wasn't my fault. But Index Gunnigoo, I definitely kicked his ass my first time. Yeah. Did a thing. I remember the first time I played this, I actually ran around this place for like a fucking hour. Just because I ran at this from like the wrong angle. So I just assumed, oh, it must not be anything. Yeah.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a fire king. I tend the Lord to
The Lord to do the thing.
well, then take none.
I'll touch you. Touch you good. Okay. Gonna just pound my deck. No, well, I didn't know I had enough for that much. Okay, I'll figure and endurance. There we go. Now I'm not gonna do anything fancy with this playthrough. I'm just gonna be a dex fag. Oh no, I said the word fag. I must be the biggest bigot around. So yeah. Oh, and for the record, I'm not going to spend too much time going through the spiel of it and everything, but I'm not playing online. Reason for that, you can find like a whole episode long discussion about it in one of my other videos somewhere. One of either Dark Souls 1 or 2. But it's a couple things. I don't find it fun. The first, like, every Souls game when it first came out, I would play online. Because it's a fun experience. People are trying different things. But after this amount of time, like, the invasions are going to be all the same. It's going to be the same 2 or 3 builds over and over and over. And I don't find fun in that. You can ask David. Like, he's fucking obsessed with Dead by Daylight. And I want that game to fall off the face of the planet because along with his non-existent children, it's one of the reasons why he doesn't pay attention to me anymore. But I, for the life of me, could never understand how someone could enjoy that game for the simple fact that I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm really not, but I do not understand the appeal of any game where you're in the same location doing the same thing over and over and over, with the only difference being that you get better incrementally at doing the same thing over and over and over. If that's your thing, hey, that's cool. That's cool, bro. You do you. David, you do you. Go do you. But for me, it's just, I could never. I played Dead by Daylight. I had fun at first. And then, like, I could see myself, like, going back to it. Like, when they, obviously, I didn't have internet. And I had a lot of other shit going on in my life around the time that the game was really kind of hitting its stride. But pretty like, I could see, like, the joy of, like, going back for a little while when like a new killer gets released. But like once you've like experienced each mechanic of that killer, either by playing it them yourself or going back and like getting killed by them, it's like, okay, what now? And don't get me wrong, I'm not. I think maybe I was a bit too harsh in the way I was saying it when I said I don't understand how anyone could. I do. I do get that kind of refinement of your skills does bring joy to some people. I get that, but it's not for me, and it will never be for me. David's favorite game of all time is Resident Evil 2, and he's played that, like, what is it, David, like 100 times? My favorite game is Persona 4. I've played that game 3 times. And that'd even be less if you weren't counting the Vita Golden version. So, yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I don't play these games online. And I think it's kind of funny, kind of ironic that, oh yeah, isn't this game the one where you have to teleport to the new locations? You don't get to just explore to them. Yeah. Yeah, I need to go to the High Wall of Lathric. I don't really have an opinion on that. The whole interconnected thing. Like it's I'll put it like this. It is a cool feeling in Dark Souls 1 where when you go through a big long thing and you haven't been to the Firelink in like a million years, and you come down like an elevator or some shit and suddenly you're there and it's like, oh shit, that's how that got connected. But the thing is, beyond that little moment of oh shit, and then maybe like sometimes when like you're up on a wall or something, you look off and you see, oh, that's the thing I was at that one time. Beyond that, it doesn't actually add anything to the game. And you could argue that just the feeling, just the knowledge of that interconnectivity adds to the overall atmosphere. And yeah, I guess it does. But the day-to-day actual game, it doesn't change anything. And hell, there's times when it doesn't even make sense. Like, I do believe that the world's being interconnected, it does, in my opinion, cause constraints in what they can do with their levels. Because they always have to be thinking, okay, how is this going to connect? So yeah, I don't really have an opinion. I couldn't care less. But the other reason why I don't play online, and this is going to sound weird, but I think it makes the game easier. And I'm not just talking about because you can summon dudes. Because, hell, you can do NPC summons offline, and one could argue that they're not going to be... Okay, which way is the non-permanent one? Because I want to do the non-permanent one first. I believe it's that one. I want to go the way that is a dead end first and get that out of the way. So no, don't get up, people. You guys don't need to get up. It's all good. It's all good. No one needs to get up and do anything. Hey, now. So, it's kind of... I wonder if you can rebind that, because it feels so awkward to always be pressing L1 to attack. Whoop, and then... I wonder if the R1 attack is faster. Wait. Hold on, how did I do that attack? Oh, cool. So if I do 2 R1s and then my L1s, I could do the weird crissy cross attack. That's kill. I like that. Is there like a... Okay, there's that, but is there like a version of that for... I don't know. I don't know. The combat systems in these games, I believe, are definitely more complex than it seems at first glance. So anyway, when you play online, there's no surprise because, yeah, again, just like before, as I was saying, within the first like little while of the game being released, it's gonna be different. But after a while, pretty much everything there is to discover has been discovered. And so when you enter a room and you're playing online, you're gonna see the little glowy glowies. And you're gonna see the little deathy puddles. And you're gonna know, okay, I needs to be on my toes in this room. And I personally feel that that takes some of the joy out of the game. I think that you should always be on your toes. And if I let my guard down and enter a room and get my shit raped, that's on me, man. And you could say, oh, but you don't have to read the thingy-majoogers. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna go over here. But yeah, you could say that, oh, you don't have to read those things. Yeah, you don't, but you enter a room and there's 50 of them on the floor and there's bloodstains everywhere. No matter how hard you try not to notice that, you're going to now know that something's up in this room. And to some, that's part of the experience. You know, to some, if you want to say that's the point, that's, you know, the game would be unfair otherwise, that's fine. But it's just not my preferred way to play. And I get that there are some tryhards that will say, well, if you're not playing online, then you're not really playing. You're not really playing. You're playing easy mode. You're not really... Yeah, okay. Look, it may sound weird coming from someone who almost always plays games exclusively on the hardest difficulty, but I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Like, I played Doom on Nightmare my first time. I played any game. I pretty much always play, like, I played Alien Isolation on the hardest difficulty the first time. Or like whatever the hardest one that was unlocked from the get-go. And that's just how I do it. That's just how I roll. Like I'll sometimes do some research and find out, like, okay, is the higher difficulty level in this game bullshit? Does the higher difficulty level, you know, actually make the game more enjoyable, or just makes bullshit? You know, and I've played games where the higher difficulty level wasn't really thought out. It was clearly just a tacked on, like, oh, we'll increase some sliders, change around some health bars. Hey, you're the guy that changes. You're the guy that changes. I was trying to remember which one you fuckers changed. For the record, I've never beat this game. Funny enough, the only Dark Souls game I've ever beaten, I've beaten Demon Souls, and I've beaten Dark Souls 2, and I've beaten Bloodborne. And the reason I never beat Dark Souls 1 is explained in one of my episodes of my playthrough that's on this channel. And that's because I was at the last battle. I hadn't started the last battle yet, but like later when I looked up, you know, how far from the end I was at the last battle. And I had like some I can't remember exactly what it was, like a computer failure or some shit, lost my save. And then when I looked up and found out that I was literally at the last battle, I'm like, eh. And this game, similar issue, but somewhat different. I just had other shit in my life going on, and I got, you know, to a point where like the game was starting to annoy me. And I'm like, I'll stop and come back, and I Never came back. I don't know why. Fuckers. 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 Organized storage box. Why do people say they want the item limit from... Why did I sit down? Why did I do that to myself? Why? Because someone explained to me why I did that. No. Because I sat down and now everything's done, do, back, done. Oh, maybe I did it to get my flasks back. Yeah, let's just go with that. Let's say I did it to get my flasks back to save face. But why do people like the item limit thingamajiggers of Demon Souls? Like the inventory limit? Because I don't see the point of it. Because the limit isn't... Oh, fuck a duck, man. The limit isn't big and like harsh enough to actually force you to think and pick and choose like what you bring with you. Like you can still bring even at like I can't remember like what stat if any changed the limit, but even at its base level, you could still bring a billion fucking grasses with you. Literally the only thing that limit changed is that every now and then during a extra long dungeon run, like if you hadn't gotten back to the thingy to not bonfire but you know, the bonfire precursor. What were they called in Demon Souls? I can't remember. But if you hadn't gotten back to one in a while, you basically run into situations where you're, you know, trying to pick up loot, and then all of a sudden you can't pick up loot. And literally all that does, the only thing that does is inconveniences you to have to go back and dump your stuff off and then get back to where you were. That doesn't change the game itself in any way whatsoever. I guess you could say that it allows people to... isn't there like something around his butt crack or something? I could have sworn there was an item around his butt. Was it down there? I just know I haven't gotten everything there is to get here. I know that. I knew that. Motherfucker. You could argue that it like makes it so that you can't like have multiple weapon like equipment sets that you can bring with you and like switch out weapons and armor for the occasion. But I mean, that's just I don't think that's a, you know, valid thing to say. So yeah, I don't personally think that, like, no, I'm not saying in like all games inventory shouldn't be a thing. There's plenty of games where it does factor in it, like the Fallout games. That's definitely, you know, especially when you play on, I like playing on survival, where you even gotta pick and choose how much ammo you're gonna bring with you. But in some games, like another game where I don't think it matters is when I played The Witcher 3, I downloaded a mod to give you infinite inventory space because it doesn't change anything. Like, even at your base amount, what you can bring with you, it does. Only games where I think inventory limits should exist is games where, like I said, like with the Fallout games, where you gotta kind of pick and choose what you're gonna bring with you, and like you can run into a situation where you run out. Whereas in games like Dovicha, it's kind of hard to run out of certain things. Because here's the problem. The things that you can run out of and the things that, like, you kind of are important on a journey, don't take up that much inventory space. They really don't. I could bring plenty of potions and shit with me, this, and bombs and whatnot. That doesn't matter. The stuff that does really cause problems with your inventory limit is stuff that isn't going to be a factor in your life until you go back to town anyway. I guess that's the best way to put it. If the only things that really are impacted by an inventory limit are stuff that aren't going to be a factor in the game until you go back to town anyway, that's when it becomes a useless mechanic, in my opinion. Because literally all that does is makes it so that you have to interrupt a dungeon run. There's a Dwago up there, isn't there? I remember this. There's a Dwago. Where's the Dwago? Dwago. Mr. Dwago. Mr. Dwago. Mr. Dwago. Mr. Dwago. That's Mr. Dwago. And I mean, I'm more than happy to listen to counter arguments for the statements I'm making, but I'll ignore any counter arguments that literally equate annoyance to difficulty. And I'll also ignore any arguments that equate realism with it, because realistically, the only thing this motherfucker should be able to bring with him is what he's fucking wearing. He ain't got no pockets. He ain't got no pockets. And like in The Witcher 3, your inventory limit is tied to your horse. It's tied to your fucking horse. So how does that become a factor when you're in a dungeon and your horse isn't there? One cool mod would maybe be, and maybe someone's done this, but one cool mod would be if you had like a pretty severely reduced inventory limit when you're away from your horse, but then when you get to your horse, it can dump all that into the horse. I don't know. Talking out my ass at this point. How far up here does he do that? Now I can run that. I can run that. But I can also... Can't I... Okay, I'm probably wrong about this, but can't I go up there and get him to, like, try to burn the bridge? And then... And then I'm going down here and ignoring you. He turns around, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure that motherfucker turns around. I'm pretty sure that motherfucker turns around. Okay, maybe not. I thought he turned around. Okay, now I can go into the building. Like a happy man. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That happened to me. Doesn't that guy look so proud of himself? He's just looking up like, yes, I did it. I did my due diligence. And I hit you with my sword. Okay. Fwomp, 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 fwomp. No, I wanted to fwomp, fwomp past you. I just want to fwomp, fwomp past everyone, really. That's my plan now. Just fwomp, fwomp past everyone. Hey. I just realized that by not fwomping correctly, I put these guys in my life. Oh, you're not supposed to be a part of this equation just yet. I think he entered the play one act early. He did. You know what I just realized? I was gonna say I hope you're not bothered by my my afterburner display temperature thingy, but I just realized it's not showing in the stream. We're not streaming the recording. I have to use it because my temperatures be acting weird lately. Like my CPU used to stay down around like 25, 30, except for when I was like playing something, then it hit up to like the higher numbers. But now it just sort of stays at 60 at all times. It stays at 60 when, hey. I mean, it's at 60 now, but, like, isn't it weird for a CPU? And if you have any computer knowledge, expertise, give me your opinion, but, isn't it a little weird for the idle temperature to be the exact same as the, like, gaming load temperature? And I know it's not that it's not reading it correctly, because it does fluctuate a little bit, and, like, if I go into the fan settings and, like, disable the fans manually, then I can see the temperature starting to rise. So I know that it's actually reading it, but I don't know. Okay, this time I need to get him to get interested down here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. There we go. Okay. Then my GPU is only at 49 right now. Ah, shit. I forgot what I needed to do. Okay. You're interested in me up here. Fun things are happening up here. Hey, buddy. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing with that sword all up like that? Was that like a parry stance or something? I bet that was a parry stance. He was gonna parry me. Is he turning around? Okay, am I imagining this, or is he capable of turning around? Because I have like this memory of him turning around. I don't like the noises he keeps making. Now what I need to do... I need to get some new fans for the computer is one thing. I think what it might be is the fan on the CPU itself might be wearing out. Because there's one fan in my computer. I'm not sure which one it is. I'll have to I need to get it. Like it's one. I'm a lazy fuck. Like I don't really care about issues until they become issues. So my computer's still working. Still works fine. It's not crashing or anything. And because of that, I'm kind of not motivated to give a shit about figuring out what's wrong. And I know that's wrong. I know you're not supposed to think that way because it's gonna become an issue eventually, and you're gonna wish you had. But I know there's one fan in there that isn't being controlled by the Afterburner program, because regardless of what setting I do, it'll just sometimes, like, it goes through these fluctuations where, like, sometimes no matter what I'm doing on the computer, the fan will come on full blast, loud as fuck, for like 3 seconds and then turn off immediately. And then, like, maybe 10 seconds later, it'll do it again. Full blast for 3 seconds and then turn off. So I don't know what's going on. But, I need to buy a new CPU because my CPU is bottlenecking me to hell and back. I'm on, like, this, like, fucking FX 55 thingy. I think that's what it is. Hey, my friend. But, and I have an R9 380 4 gigabytes, which isn't top of the line anymore. I mean, it wasn't even top of the line when I bought it, but it was definitely, you know, in the higher echelon. And it's not anymore. I'd say that the R9 380 is probably like a mid-range at this point. But I mean, there have been very few games I have played that I can't get a decent frame rate on. Like, I'm at the point, where I have to start dropping settings, but, like, you know, I bought Shadow of War on the autumn sale, and I get decent frame. I'm on, my settings are, like, around medium or so. I'm at 1080, but, like, a few settings have been dropped from high to, like, medium and whatnot. And I stay at 60 FPS roughly. Like, it's definitely not a solid 60. It drops every now and then definitely when a lot's going on, it can drop to, like, the 40s or something. But I'm still able to play video games, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. But I've noticed anytime a game seems to be a CPU heavy focused game, that's when, like, it just is, like, crazy for me. Like it's funny because I guess when a company is developing games, they can basically choose. I mean, I've read about this. Oh shit, one of those dudes goes all bursty face. But they can basically choose, like, what they're gonna what it's gonna focus on, and sometimes games are very heavy on the CPU usage, and then sometimes games are heavy on the video graphics card use thing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really understand much about all that stuff. So I don't really know what like, the way a friend described it to me once, and I don't know if he was full of shit, but it seemed kind of accurate the way he described it, is he said that to imagine an explosion in a video game, your CPU is going to determine how many explosions there can be. Your video card is going to determine how pretty the explosions can be, and your RAM is going to determine how quickly the explosions can happen. I don't know if that's even remotely accurate, but it seems to make sense. Like, it seems like a thing that would be a thing. But I thought that would kill you. But yeah, everything's locked. Okay, okay. Am I the only one that thinks that this room looks like exactly like the room from Demon Souls that like you go down into, and then one of them fat officials is there, and he like he does this little bombing bomb fireball-y thing. Which why was the can someone who is what they call a lore fag tell me oh god, I said that word again. Tell me why the officials had the witch chick locked up and hated her for being all magic-y when they was using magic themselves. Was there like different magics and like I seem to want to remember that black magic was different from like there was like different like it didn't I don't think it like had a gameplay difference. Like I think the only two types of magic was uh uh I'm gonna look up a guide for that guy to make sure I send him to the right spots when I rescue him. That is the guy that you can send away. I think there's multiple people you can send away. I think he's one you can send away the turtle dude. But I know that like depending on like if you send them to a place before you did a thing or whatever, they can die. And I don't want to deal with that. I want them to live, so I think I'll just be a cheater, pumpkin eater. But like mechanically, I don't think the magics had any difference. Like I know in like the later games, there's like magics that scale off different stats, and I need to do a magic playthrough of this game eventually. Because like, very first time I ever played Demon Souls, I played a mage, and then like I think I got like through maybe like a few bosses, and I felt that it was a little too easy. And then I read online that a lot of people are saying that magic is pretty much easy mode. I'm like, okay, and so I switched to a swordsman, and so I've done pure swordsman in my first playthrough every time. But then I've branched out and I've done some like different kinds of things in the other games, like I did pyromancers and stuff. But I think someone who knows about these games and like knows it in and out, tell me, is it fun to play through this one as a pure mage? Like I know it's I don't mean like challenging, like just as like a power trip, kind of just relaxing, kill everything in one hit kind of thing. Is it fun? Just let me know. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. Pretty sure it's that dude over there that's gonna sklobble on me. Okay, first heal yourself, and then you're gonna sklobble. Nope, wrong sklobble. Guys, I got my sklobbles wrong. Haha, I remembered you. That's why I came around that way. Bitch. Okay, do I want to deal with the sklobble to try to get the item next to this? How hard are the little sklobbles anyway? They are... Jesus, like, I think he's more hard than fucking Gundy was. Fucking Al Gundy. Okay, I fucking meant to... Well, I don't know what I was trying to do. I was about to run off and die anyway. So it was fucking dive. Damn. I don't think words make sense. Okay. Did he see me? I think he saw me. He's interested in... Oh, Jesus, how many fucking slissy slices do you have? I was just going to absorb the few hits because I didn't really give a shit. Then he goes and fucking... Okay. Oh, now I remembered you like a second too late. And there's another one that climbs up here, isn't there? Yeah. Now, I fucking fucked over by a landing animation. That's baby shit. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna take this item and I'm just gonna leave. Life is easier when you leave. There's one. I can't remember. Can this game do the ow. The fucking what was it? Bloodborne thing of enemies taking your souls and you gotta kill them instead of just grabbing it. I can't remember. I thought that was a kind of cool mechanic. Ah shit, there's a big fucker in here. Hey, now. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the noises. Ah. Papa. What the hell is making that damn racket? Motherfuckers. Alright. If I could lock onto your sorry ass, things would be easier in my life. Oh, you can shield bash, can you? Well, I can sword in your face bash. Yeah, you don't like my sword in your face bash, do you? Oh, you're gonna kill me, probably. He says as he kills him. I have so much confidence. Really, my ego is just so big. Like my weenie. It's funny because the joke is that my ego isn't big. So, take from that what you will. What it is I got one of them weenies that and you should know what kind of channel you're on by now. You really should. I mean, if you're surprised by this content at this point, I don't know what to tell you. I do like the idea that someone just sort of happened on the channel like, oh, someone's doing a Dark Souls video. I will watch it. And they just ain't got a fucking clue what they're going to do. My weenie's one of them ones that looks like when I'm not like shall we say in a happy mood, I guess is the fancy way of putting it. Shit. Is it possible to... I need to remember if it's possible to break chests in this one, because I hate that shit. I'm sorry, but I really do feel that that's a stupid mechanic, the ability to break chests and then it turns into rubbish, because you're basically getting punished for the imprecise way the combat works. Like, in real life, I could say, oh, I don't want to fucking swing my sword to this fucking chest and break the shit in it, so I'm going to do an animation that goes this way, but you don't really have any control over that. I mean, I'm not stupid. I get that you can, like, lead the enemy away, and if you actually have, like, an understanding of the animations of the attacks, then you can make a choice to do ones that aren't going to cause you problems. Anyway, back to my penis. I got one of those ones that, like, if you were to just, like, yank my pants down randomly, you'd laugh your ass off. You'd be like, haha, baby dick. But, like, it's like the fucking Hulk when I get excited. And what pisses me off is that like, that's not fair, because, like, I've seen porn. And I know that there's guys that their dingle-ingle, it never changes size. It just changes hardness. Like, when they're like fucking comatose, it's like just sort of laying there, but then it sort of like it's like a fist making a fist, like I'm gonna punch you. But like, yeah, my dick gets bigger. Which I get that, like, I could have saved you all of that excruciating description by just saying that I'm a grower, not a shower. But, like, I think that would be too easy, and I don't like doing things the easy way. Alright? Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this guy killed. That didn't go according to plan. And I'll go to bed. I'm gassy. Okay. What? You're supposed to roll. You're not supposed to do the same stupid damn bamboo landing animation. Motherfucker. Okay, I'm just gonna go over here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. Because I know that over there is a shortcut, and I could get to where I need to be. But I gotta deal with this dingleberry first. Okay. Let me try that. I was trying to. I pressed the fucking. I clicked the clicker to make him do the hop, and he didn't do the hop. I need to readjust my butt here. My butt was starting to get sore. My butt was gonna get sore. My booty gonna get sore. Okay, I think you gotta press the roll button again as you land. And that's how you do it that way. Okay. Well, at least now I get a second attempt at... That's not even close to what I wanted to do. I'm trying to do the landy on his head attack, which will probably do, like, no fucking damage. And I'll be like, why did I do this shit? Oh, fuck. I don't want to deal with you. I keep forgetting that you got to get a running start. Which, can someone explain to me why you got to get a running start? Because I've jumped. Not often. I think you can look at me and immediately tell that I'm not someone who jumps very often in my day-to-day life. But I have been known to hop. Okay. And I can do said hop from a standing position. I don't have to get a running start. Just saying. Okay. That did nothing, and I still damaged myself. What the fuck, man? Ow. What are you doing? You quit that. Ow. Yes. I killed you. I killed you. I killed you. Alright. Let's go with this. No. No, don't you. Why am I still hop? Don't you hate when, like, you do a roll and it causes the camera to move so your next attempt at a roll actually moves you back to your fucking original position? Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Now, aren't these guys... I mean, I know most of these ones are dead, but... Aren't these guys similar to those knights in Dark Souls 2 that you first encounter in that watery Bastille thingy? Where they don't do shit to you, and they just chill. But then, like, later, and, like, you're like, hey, I'm gonna live and let live. But then later in the game, they're like, nah, we're gonna attack you now. I know there's one around here that's awake. I can't remember. I wasn't talking about you. I know you're awake. I'm pretty sure that one of these guys is awake and can be, like, interdebacted with. What? What's happening here? I could have been climbing down from here all along? Shit. Well, live and let live. C'est la vie. Other such expressions. I need to move the microphone close to my mouth because when I did my test for this, like my testy recordings, I specifically went out of my way to talk low because that's the theoretical way that this Let's Play is supposed to be. Is that I'm not being a loud sack of shit. Now, can't you, like, skip, like, 1,000,000,000% of this game by attacking that bitch in that room? I mean, I'm not gonna do it. I've already established through all my other, could have sworn a guy attacks you from here. Can I jump to that? I've already established, fuck. Keep pressing the wrong damn button. But yeah, I've already established through, other... I have never used a Ring of Sacrifice in my life. Never. Because, like, it's funny because, like, I get the point of it. I know why you would use it. But, like, no matter how high my soul count gets, I look at that ring, I'm like, nah, I might want it for when I have even more souls another time. I mean, I'm assuming that's the right ring. I'm thinking of the right ring. That's the one that you don't lose your souls, but the ring permanently breaks. If I'm thinking of the wrong ring, then correct me on that. Mother fuckers. Okay, I think I'm about to open the shortcut. And I do believe this is one of the many elevator shafts that David Dunn did get himself killed in. So that's always lovely. Ah! I'm really glad I opened that. Hey guys, let's utilize my now newly opened yeah, and I traveled to the original one. Shortcut. We just opened it for you. Oh, in case you're wondering, I did buy the DLC. That's one of the reasons I hadn't gotten around to doing the Sleepy Souls yet, because I hadn't gotten the DLC. The other way. Oh god, that made me jump. Can I? Fuck. Haha. Dick. Ah! I should probably just do all of my future Let's Plays without face cam. Because one thing I've learned is that I don't really have facial reactions to most things. David, you can feel free to give me your opinion on this if you have a differing opinion. But I feel like dicks. I feel like dicks. I could go for a dick. I feel like the quality, whatever fucking quality you want to say there is in my reactions, vocal. Yes. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a few outliers. I'm sure you can think of a fucking dick. You could like think of David, I'm sure you can point out a few times that the visual was an aid. But I think like if somehow I could ever get success doing the YouTube thing, I think that it would have to be a very specific type of success because my commentary style takes not advertiser friendly to like it gives a whole new meaning to that phrase. You fucking attack holding dick. Which, you know, I don't get how that's another reason why I think YouTube's full of shit is because they did the whole advertiser not friendly do be thing, but like that doesn't seem to affect like the really big people. Because I see them say all kinds of fuck shit pissy things in their videos. Or maybe it does. I don't really follow. I honestly don't follow YouTube drama, so I've watched like maybe like one or two videos about the whole advertiser not friendly thing. So maybe it is something that affects the bigger people. I don't know. But yeah, money-wise, I would definitely have to do the whole Patreon thingy-majigger. But I need to get I need to equip some. Hold on a second. First, I need to unequip that flask for now. Then I need to equip throwing knives, so I can get douche dick's attention. What was that? No, not you. Just you. Okay, I will admit that that did not quite go according to plan. But that's definitely like not a like a statement. That's not that's an is that it's an over understatement. I can't think which it is. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't think if I'm wanting to use the term understatement or overstatement. But anyway, and the reason I'm saying all that is because there wasn't a plan. I say it didn't go according to plan, but there was no plan. Nope. How did you survive that? Dingleberry. Dude, I took more damage from my plunging attack to him than he did from fucking... Jesus, that was just... Dude, I'm just trying to ignore all of you, so could you just, like, chill the fuck out? Didn't you, like, run away last time? I want to think you ran away last time. Alright, whatever. Now, do I just go down there and make a run for it and try to fight Happy-Go-Lucky? Yeah, I'm just going to make a run for it and on one Estus Flask try to fight Happy-Go-Lucky. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Time for Happy-Go-Lucky. Wait, I swear to God, if those cocksuckers follow me into this room. Yeah. I think after this inevitable death, I should go back to the hub, and I should climb up there and try to do the that tree hopping. What the hell is going on? I honestly don't know. So I can get up above the room and get the Estus Flask shard that's up there. I can't remember. Do you have to run away when he does that? I couldn't remember. Oh, that I was close. I almost did that. I almost did that. I just like to point that out. I almost did that. Okay, let's go to. Oh, this is Firelink. Okay. Then what's the fucking shrine named in Dark Souls 1? Are they all called Firelink? I can't fucking remember. I can't tell if I can't remember stuff because I'm tired or if just memory not smart. Alright. Tastes good, wasn't it? Do I have... Okay. I don't have any. Yeah, I'm prithing, man. Do I have any, Do I have the... Where, there it is. I have some squishies. Squishy. Well, first I should see if I even have anything to spend it on. Can I reinforce these guys? Yeah, I can reinforce them. Where does it say what I need? Oh, okay, that time I need 4. Okay, well, I reinforced it once. I can be a happy man. I made them slightly stronger. Okay, comment in the video if you want to see me attempt the whole game without ever using a shield, because I still haven't decided. Hello.
Unkindled, are we?
Pretty much.
On the trail of the Lords of Scondi.
I guess.
Then these red eyes are for you.
No, they're not, because I'm offline.
Use them to pillage Eminence and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
Anyway. Now I need to go up here. Okay, then I need to... Now, how do you do... Which angle do you do this from? Is it from here? There? I think that might be the angle. But I think you gotta get naked for it to work. I mean, I guess that is how it is with most things in life. You know, you gotta get naked for it to... I don't think that's even the direction that you're supposed to make jump do's. Yeah, you gotta get naked for this to work. Where's my nakedness? Boom. I mean, even then, you still gotta... Even though you're naked, you still gotta do it right. I feel like I do it right. Every time I do it right, I'm not facing right. Like, every time I hit it correctly, I'm not correctly something. See, that one would have made it if I was in the right direction. That one would have made it too if I was in the right direction. You get what I'm saying? I can either jump high or I can jump in the right direction. There we go. I can't do both. Alright. Where's my fucking... Bump. And bump. And bump. And... Oh, I've got other I got deserter shit. I can desert things. I would try to fight, Miss... Yeah, what's up? I'm gonna resist the butt fucking joke. Cause wait, do we know what these crows look like? Has any of these games actually shown what these damn crows look like? Because I know from the second game that there's like these tall fucking bird people that got nice asses. Man, I don't know if they actually have nice asses or if I'm just taking that from a weird frickin' source filmmaker video I saw on 4chan. I don't know. Either one. Do I have anything I could give this guy? I don't think I do. What do they want? I can't remember. Leave 1. Well, I don't know. I'll just, I don't have the fucking energy or inclination to figure that shit out, so I'll just, look up a list of what you can them to later. Okay, so there's nothing else out here. Because even if you fucking... I mean, I can attempt him once. And by attempt him once, I mean it not end well at all. That was not friendly. What I want to know is, like, what's that man's story? What's his like epic 5 video long lore series from his items? And why the fuck is he just standing outside this place? I need you to stick the thing into the place where I did the thing. And then I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna try again to kill Vord Hoppy Man. And my vision's getting blurry. So, forgot about you. There we go. Because I need 1 fucking health fucking S2 for just him. Now, what I'm trying to remember... Okay, and I think Souls of the Dark 2, the upgrades for fucking hell, move. Why does it keep making me slide in that direction? I don't know. The upgrades for how many flasks you have, and the upgrades for how much health a particular sip does, were like 2 separate sets of upgrades. I think one was tied to, like, you know, finding shards, obviously, and I believe the other was tied to burning what's-its at the bonfire. are you going? Dive, what? Soul of the Vorta of the Bori Bori Valley. Soul of the Vorta of the Bori Bori Valley. Then I'll also be, I need to remember to look up a list and, like, write down, like, to do a peer over cliff and hold up the banner. Hold up the banner. Hold up Bruce Banner. Ah, shit, I knew there was something I needed to do. I gotta go get the banner from the lady. But I guess this is probably the optimal way to do it, because I would say that it's probably easier to get from that shortcut to Vort than to get from that shortcut to, Banny Lady. Hey, come here. I hear your fucking happy feet. Hey. Can we not do that? I'm just trying to find items, bro. Alright. Okay, can I, like... Hey. How did that not do thing to you, man? Ah, shit. I always miscount how many attacks it's gonna take to kill people. Loosener, meaner. Okay, I should be able to wait until you're going that way. Then I'm just gonna slip in undetected. That's what she said. Wait a minute. That's not good, because if that's what she said, then she's got a weenie. That's what he said? No. I'm not against weenies. They're not my preference. I mean, I've never had a weenie, so I can't really say. I mean, maybe it's my most favorite thing in the world. I just don't know.
From which I allow you, they have to the head.
Okay.
This farewell, it is an
Oh, thank you. You got anything else for me? What about the ceiling? Whatever. Yeah. But yeah, if you kill her, then the dancer shows up, and then you can go that way and, like, skip a large portion of the game, I believe. Or maybe it just lets you fight the dancer, but you still gotta do all the other shit before you can shit. I don't know. Hey, what are we doing? Are you a friend? You're not a friend. You're a red-eyed knight. There we go. Got a Lothric Knight sword. Okay, now I'm all bannered up. I don't want I don't want to talk to you guys. I don't want to associate with you guys. I'm not inviting you guys to my birthday party. Y'all can fuck off. So, did they optimize this game any after it released? Because I seem to remember not really getting all that good of like frame ratage. What did I just turn off? Did I change a setting? And I'm on medium and advanced. Everything's on medium and a few things are on high. So, and I know I'm not, I doubt I'm getting 60 FPS. I don't have a counter up, but I mean, I'm not, you know, I just seem to remember that when the game first came out, I think this was another one of the reasons why I stopped after a while. For the record, I made it really far. I did make it far. I made it, you know, obviously, like, I even know about the dancer lady, so I did make it to where you, fight her and then go up there and stuff, but, I just seem to remember the game not running as well when it came out, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the game runs better, yeah. And I haven't changed any of, like, my computer components. Like, I haven't done any upgrades. So maybe they did do patches to make the game run more smoothie. More smoothie. More smoothie. More of that smoothie. More smoothie. I don't know. I bet that the first one was like, dude, you guys ruined my creepy entrance. I was coming up all slow and creepy like, and then y'all just jumped up like, hey, are we taking him? We're taking him to the place. I'm so gassy today. Maybe it was like a limitation of the engine, but I think that would have been so much cooler if, like, it just, like, the HUD just faded in and then you just started moving instead of, like, the fade to black, you know? Fuck. I need to remember how to, or not how to, but remember to look up how to access the DLCs. Because I'm assuming in traditional fucking Dark Souls fashion, they're going to be convoluted and you gotta fucking items and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot about that happening. I keep thinking something's coming up behind me because I keep seeing clip-ins of that bit of wall. Oh, could I have like totally made it through that gate while it was open? Was I supposed to like use this distraction to quickly get through the gate? But I don't want to, because isn't Michelangelo over here? Yeah, he's over here, isn't he? I think. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. God damn it. Stop it. I think the beating hop on pop was like I think that's like the last bit of like being good at video games that I had in me for tonight. So everything past then is just gonna be interestingly. You know, I just look. Here's what I want in my life. Okay. Let me. Does this game have the like sort of progressive, eventual thingy that the other one has, where each time you die, your body actually gets a little worse? And I do, David. One problem that you've always had since the day I fucking met you. What's the point of the spinny spin of this when it doesn't even do as much damage as just going blomp? Maybe it's for like the circulatory nature of it. I don't know. But
Grant me death. Undo my shackles. Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor.
okay.
I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim.
Yeah, I'm over here.
See, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies else.
So these dudes were all supposed to
How does
come
it
to this
have
place
taken
and
me into
just
your service,
die.
Stri- I was once as
Yeah.
I should.
Okay. How did he disappear? Did he have a homeward bone? Is there an item over there? There's an item over there. How do I get it? Guys, how do I get over there? No. Seriously, there's an item. Get me my fucking binoculars, bitch. There they are. Oh yeah, that helps so fucking much. How do I get over there? Cause I came from like up there, didn't I? Whatever. But something. Okay, this time you're gonna release the doggos, and I'm just gonna ignore y'all and just go on past. But the doggos was supposed to be interested in the other peoples. That's how this shit was supposed to work. Let me just, I don't want to close that because now it's open. I guess. Ah, bonfire. Hey, give me your fucking item, bitch. Oh, the dangly man. Oh, the dangly men. Oh, yeah, the dangly men that come to get you with the dangly men. Oh, the dangly men. talking about the Dangleman. Hello. Why you got a fucking tree thing for a head? Ah, fuck. Oh. Well. This is awkward. Okay, I need... Itchy. I need to get out. Let me put this useless thing away. There we go. Okay. I feel as though that didn't work as intended. That was better. Much better. Okay. Now you guys, let me just scoot on over here. There we go. I'm smart. Okay. Now you. Come here. Don't bring anyone else over here. Just you. I'll tell you a secret. Oh, hello. Okay. Now I'm going to sneak up behind you. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, no. Not according to plan. No, what's that shit doing? I don't... No. What the fuck just happened? Fuck. I feel as though... I can't... I ain't gonna do words anymore. Y'all mind if I take a break from words for a few minutes? Hey. Now. You fucking... Everything was fucking planned out perfect, man. I was doing it all right. Who's... Hey. Oh, there's an item over here. Thank you. I never would have known. Okay. Let's do this right this time. What? Motherfucker! There we go on that. Then there we go on that. And then okay, let's do this. I didn't give as much as I thought it would. Let me get your attention. I'll get rid of everyone before I deal with the other person. Alright. Hey. Come here. I need to get close because otherwise you're gonna be fucking hurling them weird things at me again. There we go. What about a curse? I just had like the weirdest fucking deja vu. Was there another game? I don't think it was in the Souls franchise. Where you kill an enemy and like as they died they would sometimes say weird shit about like curses and shit. That was gonna drive me up the fucking wall trying to think what game I'm thinking of. I want to think that I'm like trying to pick because wasn't just the fact that she said shit as she died. It was also like kind of the low voice. And I want to think in whatever I'm thinking of, it was also kind of a low voice. I want to think at some point they like one of the things they would sometimes say as they died was something about a prophecy. I know that this probably sounds like I'm just have gone fucking bonkers from the lack of sleep. Like they would say the prophecy will be fulfilled. That's what I'm wanting to think. I'm in my head, I can hear someone, like I can visualize like a enemy dying. Like you beat them and they die and fall and stuff. And as they're like in their death knell, they're going in that similar like kind of low kind of voice. They're saying something about the prophecy will be fulfilled. I'm either remembering something that I played once upon a midnight doopy, or like my mind has just fucking just vanished. Now, which way do I go to get to the nearest bonfire? Oh yeah. Wasn't there like a... Okay, there it is. I remember there being a hanging body. And I think I can... No. I need to get a... Do I have a bow yet? Yeah, I got a bow. But do I have any arrows? Yeah, I got arrows. What the fuck am I talking about? What am I doing? Okay. There we go. Kukri. Hello. Hey. You stop things. Ow. Like, I want to feel like whatever it is I'm thinking of is something I played recently. Wait a minute, David, when you were playing Fatal Frame recently, don't they sometimes say random shit like that as you finish them off? That might be what I'm thinking of. Okay, which way am I going? There's like 3 different directions I can go here. I didn't see that gun. Is that bitch gonna be back? If she is, I'm just gonna run past her. I'm just gonna ignore her. Hey. Hey. Okay. A drink. Now let's go. Bucket. That booking it didn't work, guys. No bookies. Book strategy is not a good strategy. I really gotta pee. Let's just fuck off across this bridge. Ooh. What's over here? Hey. No, don't fucking. Ow! What at? Off the bridge. Down the hole. They followed. That one fell, died. Ba ba booey, ba ba booey, ba 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 booey. Ba ba booey. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. God damn it. No. My eyes are really fucking itchy. And I think the funny thing is, except for like me dying to things I really shouldn't be dying to, the sleepiness I don't think is really showing in my gameplay. I think that's for a few reasons. The first being that I think that like, cause like for the record, I'm currently laying in bed. Like I'm super fucking comfy and have been since I started this. That's like, I mean, that's the whole point. I don't think doing this would have like the same impact if I was like up in my chair trying to, you know, be all super serious gamer. But someone else coming? Y'all good? Yeah, let's not go that way. Let's see what's inside this building. Alright, anyway. Hey, you. Ow, that hurt. And like I got my controller resting on my belly. I'm all wrapped up in a blanket. I'm comfy right now. But like, I think that the other shit. Wait, there's a. I want to think that there is a bonfire very close by. No. I'm thinking of another area. Oh, hello. And then I think another factor is that it's just the type of game this is. This is a very deliberate game. If I was playing like something like a Devil May Cry or something, I think it would be easier to kind of words. Fuck. Am I safe right here? Yeah, I'm safe. Okay. I need to... Oh. Listen to that. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay. We're good. Good. I got a Thrall hood. That hood is all thrally, baby. I also want to think this is somewhat close to where you meet Roly-Poly Man. And like he's all like, oh, we're gonna come up with a strategy, and I'm like, fuck man, strategies are for queers, let's go. And then you just run off and that's no. You one of the... I knew some of y'all's waked up. I'm gonna leave. Because I'm a little concerned. Is it just me? Or when I was first, like, dealing with them, did you see the word talk appear? Like, I could communicate with them. There was a button prompt for something. Yeah, let's go across this bridge. I'm hoping if I like rest at a bonfire, it like resets them being hostile, because they weren't doing anything until I fucking... Ow! That's... Oh, I'm not dead. I kind of really don't want to go back up there. Does that make any sense? Do I have anything that can heal me? Like, does this game have life shards and shit? I can't remember. I have another Estus shard. I guess I... why not? Not that it's gonna fucking help. Oh god, no. I don't want any part of this. Okay, let's go down here. I know that damn bonfire's gotta be around here somewhere. Okay, I remember there being something... I got this vague memory of there being something really bad in this room. I got some Kekus. This. Can you just die already? I knew it! I'm not stupid. I know things. I have a memory. Damn it, that bonfire is around here somewhere. There you are, my good friend and sir and ally in this terrible world. Okay. Now, I kind of want to... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to transfer back to this one. I'm going to try to quickly get back to where I was with those. Because I swear, I attacked those things because I remember from playing before that there's some of them that are, like, come to life and attack you. But he didn't attack me after the first one, and I swear like a little button prompt popped up like I could talk to his ass. I need to remember to drop by what's-his-face, because I've got another shard as well. Hey, I thought I remember there only being 2. Going through all my damn Eustaces. Fucking Eustace. Oh, now you're not pretending to be dead. I'll have to review my... I'm not going to kill him because also he's taking a lot of damage compared to what I imagine them needing to take. So I'm not going to kill him. And I'm going to review my footage to see if it did say, like, give me a button prompt to talk. And if it did, I'm going to look up... if this game has an equivalent of that Forgiver guy. Which I don't even know if that's how that guy works, because I don't do invasions, and I think it has something to do with the invasion edict indictment thingy mechanic. But I think you can also use him to get forgiven for like attacking NPCs and shit. I don't know, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bone. Oh, I can go back to the shrine. Cool. That's a nice little touch. The feel of cotton, the fabric of our life. Ah, yo. Well, you're gonna reinforcement thingy. Do I have any more? No. And then can I buy you? I'm gonna go talk to Lady.
A pleasure to buy weapon.
Sure.
As is that.
Cool. Do you sell shards? You do not sell shards, you useless bitch. Fine.
Ashen one, bring with ash. I'll visit not.
And I remember that you can give her ash thingies and it'll increase her inventory, but I seem to want to remember that that's kind of like a pick and choose kind of thing. Like I think there's other people you can give it to. So yeah. I'm just gonna level up a bunch is what I'm gonna do.
Welcome home, speak. Very
My
well.
desire is to level the fuck up. Alright. What's vitality? Oh, vitality is all those little defenses. Okay. I am kind of running out of stamina. I think I'm good on health. I'm just running out of stamina way too quick. And I can always use a dash of extra dablage to my weapon.
Farewell, Ashmay the Flute.
Okay. I think I'm gonna call it. Cause like my eyes really fucking hurt. Like they were itchy for a while, but the itchy has given way to some ouchies. Which I'm sure some people might say that having a series, at least hopefully a series of people like this one, built entirely around the idea of making yourself wait until you're sleepy and then putting off sleep to play a video game. Probably not the healthiest thing to do. Which I won't be doing this. It's not going to be something I do every single night. Because I think that would definitely catch up with me. But yeah. So I wanted to. I just 2 hours. Nice 2-hour video for you, friends. My friendos. My friendy friendos. Yeah. Tell me what you thought. Tell me if if I'm right or wrong about, or no, not me. Tell me if David is right or wrong about the idea that me doing this while half asleep makes the commentary funnier. That'll do it. Thank y'all for watching. Ta-ta.